Because, originally they were like a jazz band, kind of like a jazz blues funk band.
Do you think I'm into jazz? What did we talk about on that tour bus?
Attention all cheese eaters. Tops Off World Tour kicks off November 15th in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Cincinnati, Nashville, Little Rock, Springfield, Philadelphia, Norfolk, Winston-Salem, Fairfax, Roanoke, Rochester, Worcester, Newark, Providence, and Albany, New York, December 10th. I like that you roll deep.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I roll deep and heavy. No offense, guys.
Yeah. What
I wasn't about their size. They have guns.
Wait, are they from Texas?
Yeah. They're just guys that showed me the ropes of comedy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Are they all comics?
Yeah. Well, no,
shit.
not Jaime. Jaime's just my childhood best friend and now slave.
Oh, nice. I didn't know we could have those anymore. I want one.
If they're the same race as you can have one.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. There's a loophole in the clause.
I'm going to go to Ireland and go pick a bunch up.
All right, Bert.
And so I go, Ralph's coming over, and Leanne goes, you should talk to him about mushrooms.
Mushrooms are nice.
I love that you do, and I love that you enjoy mushrooms.
All right, sometimes. Sometimes it gets dark. They've seen it.
You've seen The Darkness? We were I don't think did we talk about we all got mushrooms. Joey Diaz gave us mushrooms.
Yeah.
On tour.
He gave us enough mushrooms to feed a small village of drug addicted people.
He gave enough mushrooms for an ayahuasca journey in Austin. Yeah. I mean, and I made the unwise decision because we had so many. I was afraid we were going to get pulled over and I was going to get a felony. So I did the stupid thing and I gave them to everyone.
That's why you had me on your bus ride. I was the fall guy.
Yeah. Wait, how many did you eat that night?
I started with 2 pieces, and then I was like, I should take a couple more.
Yeah, you don't wait.
Nah.
Most people take it and then wait an hour and find out if they like it. You were like, it's not hitting yet.
Yeah, I took 2, and then I waited I don't know how long I waited. It felt like a minute. And I was like, man, I'll take some more. And then they were feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
But we were in Vegas, and I was like, yo, I'm not hallucinating yet, and I'd like to see the buildings move before I take off. So I went outside, and I ate another good 4 pieces. And I was like, there's no way this is not going to be a good trip now. This has to be good. And it was it was a really fun trip and everything. But then I ate maybe a very scary piece and a half. I was like, just one more piece and a half. But it pushed me over the edge for sure. So when we were on the bus, I started hallucinating. The lights were changing colors. I saw everything yellow, then blue. And
the best was the next morning. Big J goes, we were like, man, Ralph was fucking tripping. And he goes, you think? And I go, why? And he goes, he brought up a Family Guy episode and didn't tell us what it was about and couldn't stop laughing. He's just like, you guys ever see Family Guy? And you kept laughing. We were like, wait, which one?
It was the clip where I don't remember what they were talking about. I just remember the cutaway. I think Brian or somebody or Stewie. They're talking to Frank Sinatra Jr. And then he's like, I know something about tough crowds, or this is a tougher crowd than the Apollo. And then they're at the Apollo, and it's an all-black audience. And then they're like, all right, coming up next is the comedy styles of Kim Jong-won or something like that. And it is a Korean guy goes out there, how everybody doing tonight? He's like, you ever have 2 black guys go in your store and one go one way, one go the other? What they doing? What they stealing? Who with me? And none of the audience is with him at all. So they're booing him. And he's like, all of you stay on my store. I remember your face.
I do remember that.
The comedy, that little cutaway is ridiculous. I love the idea of this racist Korean man going up at the Apollo.
Wait, did you guys have Korean people you just have Vietnamese people, right?
Where, in Dallas?
In Dallas, yeah.
I don't know. I never thought to ask them what type of Asian they are. I also can't really tell a lot of the letters apart. I can tell when it's Korean, or I can tell when it's Chinese or Japanese, possibly, but that's the 2.
Those are the only ones you know?
This is going to suck.
No.
Asian people are going to stop supporting me.
No,
Not that they supported in the first place, but now.
It's going to be bad. I had a joke. As an old joke. It was true. I didn't know. Because I grew up in Florida, right? So, this is my defense of the joke. I grew up in Florida where Puerto Rican people, Cuban people, Mexican people all spoke the same languages with different inflections and different words.
Yeah.
So I understood that. I didn't know that Japanese people couldn't understand Chinese people at all. I was like, they're totally different languages. And I remember I was with I've changed it a couple times just to make it, because no one would believe who I was with initially, because I was with not Kim Jong-un. Dr. Kim. Do you remember, you know Dr. Ken Jong. Dr. Ken.
The more you try to remember, the worse this gets.
No, do you know who Dr. Ken is? He's the guy in Hangover who jumps out of the trunk. Yeah. Dr. Ken was a comedian before this all started, and we were doing a show together, and we were in the hallway at the Ontario Improv, and there were two older Asian people fighting with the security guard. This is a true story. I've changed it a bunch just to make it easier for stage. I went over to Dr. Ken. I was like, I think your parents are trying to get back here. And he goes, those aren't my parents. I go, oh, for real? And he goes, no, they're not even Korean. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah. He goes, yeah, they're Japanese. I go, well, what are they saying? And he goes, I don't know. And I go, what do you mean? Like, what are they kind of saying? And he goes, I don't kind of know, because I'm not kind of fucking Japanese. He goes, you can't tell they're Japanese? And I was like, hey, Ken, it's not like they're wearing a rising sun bandana. How the fuck am I supposed to tell? And then I went on that stage that night, and I told that joke. I said it like, did you know that Japanese people cannot understand Chinese people?
Fun fact for you guys. I'm about to open up your horizons here.
But I didn't know, because in like growing up, there are like, I remember there were like, our Spanish teacher was a dude from Spain, and he was shit on Cuban people Spanish. He didn't like it. Like there was Vamonos.
We were in Florida last week.
Yeah.
And we had like Cuban and like Puerto Rican people that would meet, and I didn't understand what the hell they were talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you speak Spanish?
Yeah.
Like fluent?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But not to sound too snobby, but the Mexican Spanish is, I don't know how it ranks compared to like Spaniard Spanish.
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing is like the original Spanish.
They do it with a lisp.
Yeah. Which that's kind of weird too.
España.
But
it's a little gay.
It's more proper than when you hear like Puerto Ricans and Cubans. They like don't enunciate as much, and then they talk fast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? Like, what is, like, do it in English? Can you do it in English? Like, what does a Puerto Rican guy sound like in English versus a Mexican guy in English?
Okay, so like if I, like in Spanish, if I said a sentence like, I like that hat over there, the hat is cool. It's just that I feel like that's how it sounds. I feel like that's how we say it. That hat is cool. And then a Puerto Rican, I guess English translators would be like, the hat is cool. Like a very, so it's like a mumble rap language.
No, yeah, that is kind of there is like a little bit of like, hey, yeah. Our big word growing up in, God damn it, anyone Cuban that I grew up with is going to fucking make fun of me. Mostraza. Mostraza was like
a monstrosity?
No, that's like the biggest dick.
Oh.
This guy walks in, Mostraza. That was like, Joey Diaz is total Cuban.
Yeah.
Like when you hear Joey Diaz, he's just like, it's a lot of energy with the fucking words.
That's weird though. I feel like, or maybe it's just all cultures. But now that you say that's their word for huge dick, I feel like a lot of Mexican language just revolves around dick. You're not worth dick. No vales verga.
Vales verga?
Me vale verga. I don't care. But it's like, I don't care dick. Like,
really?
Yeah. We're obsessed with dick.
Yeah. Well, I think
that's what brought us here.
It is what brought us here. Yeah.
I like this thing.
It's pretty nice.
This rug.
It gets all over you though.
Well, never mind.
Yeah, it's like if you wear a white shirt or a black shirt, it gets all over your fucking shit.
I like your jersey.
Thank you.
Where was that? Did I go to Minnesota with you?
I think you might have.
Yeah.
I think we got no, Rachel shaking her head no.
No.
We went to, this was at Target Center in Minnesota.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to do that one.
Yeah. What are you out touring? Are you on tour right now?
Yeah.
Are you out here?
Kinda.
Where are you doing shows at?
We did the Comedy Store last night, which was really cool.
Are you past there?
I am now.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I just skipped line. They told me. Well, they didn't tell me. They told my manager. I think. I don't know who worked it out.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they somebody, I think whoever's like creative director or somebody who's like affiliated with them directed my special.
Oh, that's right. Your special comes out Halloween.
Yeah.
Shut the
Freaks
fuck
come
up.
out at night.
Is that what you calling it?
No, it's called Cowabunga.
Cowabunga? I like that.
But yeah, I think he told my manager, like, if he's in town and he wants to like do a show here, like, we'd love to have him.
Fuck, that's nice.
Wait,
how old are you again?
I'm 20. I'm 26 and 3/4.
I'm 50 and 3/4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm almost up on 51. 51 is the sad part. I had a realization this morning that I have 10 more years of like legit working out and enjoying it. Like maybe. Like you don't see a lot of 60-years.
That's not true.
You don't see 70-years working out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're like, they run like this.
Nah, they like lift weights.
You know what I was realizing? Like, I don't know, I had this realization. Not a lot of black guys listen to the Grateful Dead. Do you ever listen to the Grateful Dead?
I don't even listen to Grateful Dead.
Dude, I think you'd like them.
You think so?
I think so. I think you could get it. Because, you know, originally they were like a jazz band, kind of like a jazz blues funk band.
Do you think I'm into jazz? What did we talk about on that tour bus?
We are supported by Black Buffalo Zero. If you're 21 and older and you chew or dip like me, check out award-winning tobacco alternative Black Buffalo Zero. It is everything you love about dip and nothing you don't. None of the compromise. Long cut pouches made from edible green leaves, food-grade ingredients, and it's awesome. Black Buffalo comes in classic flavors like wintergreen mint, straight peach, this is peach, and even blood orange. Black Buffalo sells their products online and ships directly to your front door at blackbuffalo.com. You can also use our promo code BERT for 15% off your first order. Black Buffalo also sells their products in thousands of retailers across the United States. Check out their store locator to find a location near you. We were on the road in Washington State last week, and we found ours at an AM, PM. Honor your rituals with Black Buffalo. One last time, that's 15% off your first order with code BERT at blackbuffalo.com. Black Buffalo Zero products are intended for adults aged 21 and older who are consumers of nicotine or tobacco. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. This time of year can be a lot. And it's natural to feel a little bit of sadness or maybe a little bit of anxiety about it. Look, there's so much going on. You've got the holidays, you've got family, it's getting dark earlier, it's colder, no one's going out. I mean, it's like, here's the deal. Adding something new and positive to your life can counteract with some of those feelings. Therapy can be a bright spot amid all the stress and change, something to look forward to, something to make you feel grounded, and to give you the tools to manage everything going on. It's like a warm blanket. Makes me feel good. It's like working out. It really is. It's like working out for your brain, and you get it. You get to dump everything. You don't have to bite your tongue. You're not talking to your wife. You're not talking to your buddies. You're not talking to your children. You're not talking to your dad. You're talking to a therapist who literally is there as a sounding board to help you work through what you may be going through. I know for me, it's been tough. It gets dark early, and it reminds me of when I was a kid and I was on my bike in Florida in a pair of sun breeches and it got cold and I was freezing. Look, if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge, which is important. You need to get matched with the right therapist. I'm telling you, I've learned that. Find your bright spot this season with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/Bert today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Bert.
Do you think I'm into jazz? What did we talk about on that tour bus? Like,
wait, what kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to like a lot of like I like rap, hip hop. I like rock and roll. I like Spanish rock and roll.
Spanish rock, like Selena?
I don't think she's Spanish rock and roll.
Yeah, she is. Baila. Right?
I don't think that's Spanish rock and roll.
What's the Selena song? Do you know the big fucking, type in the big Selena song. Dude, you go to San Antonio, do not make a fucking joke about Selena.
Oh, yeah.
That is her fucking town.
San Antonio, Texas in general, but San Antonio and Corpus definitely
was
heavier.
it Corpus Christi that was at?
She's
where it was
from
like,
there.
they've got, is Corpus Christi where the statue's up of her? Dude, I fucking loved that. What's the big song The big crossover song.
I was like, baila esta cumbia.
No.
Baila. Because I don't know what you just sing. Baila.
What am I singing?
You just see, there's not a single song on earth that sounds like what you just said.
What's her big hit that everyone knows?
Baila esta cumbia. Bidi bidi bum bum.
Bidi bidi bum bum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Did you ever think about getting murdered like she did? I think of that all the fucking time.
Can one of your cameras see the other comics that are with me?
Yeah. Yeah.
One of these guys will murder me.
You think?
What's the lady who killed Selena? What's her name?
Yeah.
Yolanda. One of these guys is my Yolanda. I just can't figure it out yet. But honestly, the way I treat them, like I deserve it.
So are y'all, can you have a camera on them so we can see them? Or all y'all, here, just sit over here on the couch so we can see you guys.
Just hop on over here, baby.
Yeah, hop on over. Can we
zoom out?
Yeah, zoom out. Yeah.
On both sides?
Yeah.
I like to psychologically
So wait, are you
dissect
guys,
people.
did you guys all start in Houston?
Dallas.
Dallas,
We're
oh,
from
that's
Dallas.
right. Dallas.
It's
I'm in
interesting to
Dallas.
me that Luis went to Bert's couch.
Why?
I was going to, but you said something about that. It's on your shirt.
Ah.
Oh,
Okay.
smart. Did you guys all start at Hyenas? We got to probably wait till you guys have microphones to hear you talk.
But yeah, one of these guys will kill me.
I would be shocked if someone in my team didn't kill me.
If they didn't kill
I'm
you.
exhausting.
Who's number one? Like you're
Pete.
Pete.
He'll tap out.
Pete is so nice. He's gonna tap big time. When he does tap, it's gonna be huge.
Oh, he's gonna lose his shit because him and I are very different. He's very organized and controlling, and like he's into fantasy books. Did you know that about him?
I didn't know that he's into fantasy
really into
books.
fantasy books. The Lord of the Rings.
I never thought Pete would be into fantasy books. He's like athletic. He's handsome.
Yeah, I know.
Remember when we were in the batting cages?
He's a fucking gangster.
Yeah, he was hitting them like through the wall.
Yeah, he's really athletic. He's gorgeous. He's a good-looking dude. But like I think that's the thing that when he finds the right, like I'll tell you, he won't marry someone like he'll marry like a weirdo.
Oh, for sure. Now
Like-
that he reads fantasy books, now
Yeah.
I know that.
She'll come in and she'll have like weird bangs, and then she'll laugh like this, and we'll be like, "What?" And Pete's like, "Isn't she great?" And
We
he'll
were
be
at a
like,
comic book store earlier.
He
We
does
should
not
introduce
like
him to the
horrors,
cashier.
like regular, like what we'd all be into. That's not Pete's thing. Like we're all regular guys. Like the dumber, the bigger. Like you're like, oh wow, I can barely. She can't see her shoes. Oh, that's fucking hot. Like her tits. You know. Pete's like, I don't know.
She's never read Water Falling in the Cylinder. You know?
No. What do you think? Okay, Segura and I were having this debate. Are you an ass guy or a tits guy?
Ass guy all the way.
What?
Yeah.
It's what are you, ass or tits?
I think I'm like a hybrid, like either
Yeah.
way. I guess I'm cool with either one.
Hybrid's a weird word to say these days.
Not
Like
to-
I like a little bit of dick in there too.
Not to be like too Pete on this, but like I really do rely more on like a pretty face than anything.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk to your ass, you know.
Yeah, but
I could, but not in public.
yeah, I would. Face is like a must-have, right?
Yeah. So yeah, she has to have a face.
She has to have a face. Well, there's that one lady that got eaten by a chimpanzee. I don't know if I
Wait, she doesn't have a face anymore?
no. Well, she's dead. I think he killed her. But
A chimpanzee killed the lady?
oh, you never heard this?
Nah.
Oh, bro,
You think the chimpanzee was an ass guy or a tits guy though?
he's a face guy. First thing he does is he bites off all your fingers.
So you can't fight him.
Pull up, chimpanzee attack. You've never heard this? By the way, this is Isla's favorite story to retell people.
The chimpanzee eating the lady's face?
It apparently is the lady. His name's Travis. The chimp's name is Travis, and her friend comes over, and I guess her friend had like a weird perfume on or something, and Travis gets fucking jacked up. He attacks her, and he starts by chewing off her fingers. And they go for your fingers and your genitals, then they eat your face, and he eats her fucking face and kills her. Is that the right story? Why did Travis the chimp attack her? What did he say?
There was
In
a
an
monkey
attempt to
at my
let him
4th
back.
of July party.
What?
Yeah, I did not enjoy that.
Wait, who brought a monkey?
I don't know, some stripper chick. I didn't even invite the stripper lady.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Was
like
she
my
hot?
dad's friend. Nah, she had like fake boobs and like fake butt. I don't like
Yeah.
fake boobs, fake butt. You know?
For real?
Yeah, it
Wait,
gets
she had
all-
a fake butt?
Yeah.
Is that the BBL?
Yeah, I guess so. I bet
But that's a real thing?
I didn't touch it, but I bet if I touch it, it'd be all like stiff. Like, ugh.
Hold on. They really do Brazilian butt lifts? That's a fucking real thing?
You didn't know?
I thought that was a joke.
You're as surprised as the chimpanzee.
I'm more
as I
surprised
was
about
with
Brazilian butt lifts.
Yeah.
And what does it feels, and they put like implants in?
I don't know. I haven't got mine yet, but it doesn't look natural.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know what they do
To
exactly.
get off the chimp attack, go to BBLs.
Let's go to BBLs. Let's get on the real topics here.
Fuck. So your dad invited her?
My dad.
Your parents aren't together anymore.
Nah,
right?
they're not. My dad's friend. He I don't know. He like dates women with like a lot of BBLs and issues and shit. And this lady showed up with like her stripper friend, and they were like, I don't know. I don't think they even knew anybody else at like the gathering or whatever. And my sister was like, "Yo, some lady here has a monkey." I was like, "What?" And at first I was like, maybe that just means big ass. Maybe that's like the new slang. Like she got a monkey on her or something.
Joey used to call girls' pussies monkeys.
Yeah.
You ever go down and eat a monkey? And you're like,
But yeah, like later on, we were all outside in the backyard, and I looked to my left, and one of the people that was there at the party was like, "Oh, can I take a picture of the monkey?" And I was looking at the monkey, and I guess the monkey didn't want like pictures taken. It had like a little diaper on. It was so ugly. I would have never took that monkey home with me.
oh, yeah.
Like even as a pet, it was all
Dude,
ugly.
they jerk off and they throw their shit at everything.
Yeah, I bet.
Their monkeys are not, they're not as user-friendly as you think.
It jumped on the girl's head, on the other girl.
And they fuck their ears. They'll fuck your ear.
That's probably what he was going for. She
Yeah.
like threw the monkey down, and the monkey tried to jump back on her, and she was like screaming.
The stripper with the BBL?
Nah, on another girl, and the
Really?
stripper came and got the monkey, and the stripper was like, "Don't react like that, don't react like that." Like, and then when she got the monkey, she's like, "You're not supposed to react like that." It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, we're not like familiar with monkey fucking protocol. Like, next time don't bring a monkey to my house. Like,
Wait, you had a party and the lady just thought it was totally cool to bring a monkey there?
yeah, well, it was my dad's party, but you know, we
Was
got
your
the
dad's
same
party?
name, so it's my party too. Like,
That's how I worked it. That's how I dealt with my dad's Amico cards. My dad, I used to go in college. He had an Amico card and I had it. It was his name on it, but I had the same name.
all you
And
had
I
to
used-
do was show ID.
Oh, all you had to do is show ID, and then the guy's like, "Yeah, I guess you got an Amico card. I don't know how you got one at fucking 18." And then I'd take orders from everyone at like all my friends, like, "What do you guys need from the store? I'm gonna go shopping." And then I just go to Amico, and I buy groceries there. I buy cans of dip, and then I just get money from them.
Man, we used to do that with my mom's EBT card.
What is an EBT? I've seen that on the
food
thing.
stamps.
I'm dyslexic, so I always think it says debit.
Debit
Yeah, so I look at it, and I've hit it before.
is better than a debit card, my friend.
Really?
Yeah.
What's EBT?
I don't know. Who cares?
Oh,
Electronic,
for real?
electronic, badass, temporary money. I don't know. I don't think that makes sense. But yeah, my mom got that like the food stamps for a little while when I was like a teenager, and so she sent me to like Walmart or stuff, and she'd just be like, just get like the groceries with her, like the basic stuff. But fuck that, I buy a bunch of snacks, you know, just take them to school. It works for anything that's like edible. You could probably
Really?
buy like even like edible panties.
Do they have limits? By the way, they have edible condoms.
You could probably buy those with an EBT card.
Do you know what I thought when I first heard of edible condoms?
I should eat the condom.
No,
Oh.
no. What kind of savage?
It's better for the environment.
What kind of?
You finish, then you finish, then you eat it, or whoever wants to eat it. I don't know. I'm not saying you gotta eat it with your partner.
Yeah, like,
Ran out of trash bags, but it's okay. These condoms are edible. You don't gotta leave it on the floor like a monster.
like he need a trash can, and he's like, "Nah, I'll take care of it."
You ever hear those guys? Because you ever hear those guys that are like, dude, like, there's always a guy who's like, dude, don't leave the condom near a girl because she might even, you know, take it when you're not looking.
Drake puts hot sauce in his.
There you go.
Drake
I bet you
Drake,
he eats it.
Drake puts
Puts hot sauce. It's like,
It
it balances out the
How
flavor.
great would that be if Drake's like, they're like, where are you working?
I got a career to protect.
Getting chips. Drake's like, no, I use the condom. I use edible condoms. And I eat them all. I don't want anyone's baby.
The commercial is Drake like, you can't be too careful.
Oh, Drake. Drake accused of putting hot sauce in condom. He seemingly responded on Instagram. He disposed of condom in the bathroom because he put hot sauce. Because I guess girls, why wouldn't you? What would be our equivalent of getting a payday from a chick? Like, okay, like Taylor Swift calls you backstage and she's like, do you find her attractive?
She's pretty. I like her.
Yeah. Okay. She calls you backstage. She's like, I'm a big fan. And you're like, cool. And then she's like, yo, I'm just going back to my bus. I'm going to eat, like, I have like little chocolate squares of mushrooms from Joey Diaz. And you're like, oh, I love those. She's like, do you want to just chill? And
I'll be like, I love Cubans and they're Spanish.
Yeah. And then you have sex with her. What's our equivalent of getting them? I guess just lying and saying, yeah, I have a condom on, and then cutting the top off and wearing it like a wristband. And then getting them pregnant.
I don't think I'd have to cut that much to where it looks like a wristband though.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit of the tip. But how would I do it without her seeing me? I'm I'm loud with it. I'm like, check this out.
Oh, you're like, just so you know, you're safe. You know, Whitney Cummings told me the reason girls have guys jack off on their face after sex is so that
girls are doing this? Who have I been having sex with? Like, who does Whitney Cummings hang out with? I need to change my circle.
She told it to me so casually, and I just didn't question. But you like guys jerk off on your face?
I don't understand. Like instead of sex or like after the sex? I can't do it back to back like that.
She goes, I had a girl do it one time in college. She goes, hey, well, we're having sex, and she goes, do you want to come on my face? And I was like, no, I hadn't thought of it then, but I guess now, sure. Now that I know you definitely do that. I don't want to be the one guy that didn't. So, and then she said,
everybody got to sign this yearbook.
Yeah.
Have a great summer. Have a good life.
I hope we get closer next year.
Okay, so then
I always remember Mrs. Minot's laugh.
XO. I just want to live in this world that you've been living in.
Whitney, I guess I told her that story. I don't know how it came up, but she goes, yeah.
Whitney was just sitting there. You're just like, hey, you want to hear a story?
She was like, yeah, sometimes I'll have guys jack on my face so I know they don't come in me. Oh. And I go, oh. And I was like, that's interesting. She goes, yeah, it's not like I want a guy to jack off on me, but like, I just want to make sure that the cum's not inside me, that it's happening outside me. And I went, oh, it's really smart, because I never thought of that. I've had girls say that before, but I've never been like,
I don't know. I think if I was a girl, I'd have to have some sort of trust in guys.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that untrustworthy. Like, put it in my eyes.
I need to see it.
I need proof right here.
I pulled out. You're like, where is it? No, don't worry. It's in the condom. I already ate it.
You'll find it amongst the sheets. It's in the condom.
You'll find it. It's more like an Easter egg cum.
I ate it.
Wait, how crazy is it that girls let you come inside them?
That is nuts. I think it's kind of hot, you know? It's like we could potentially just fuck each other's lives up.
Yeah.
That is hot.
How many scares have you had? Pregnancy scares?
I don't get scared, baby. I just do what I do and go on with life. Whatever happens, happens. I got scared before I had a kid. I had a couple scares. And after I had a kid, I'm like, this is awesome. I love having kids.
It would be crazy if you could go back and, like, if they had an app where you could plug in, like, who you got scared with, like, just probabilities, like, just statistics, like economics of it. And you were like, yo, 18 years old, freshman at Florida State. And then you plugged in the girl's name and they followed, like, what she's doing now. And then they put it all together and, like, you'd be selling boats in East Georgia at a fucking Bass outlet. And you'd be like, wouldn't that be cool to find out this? I'm always fascinated by the sliding doors of life.
No, I get that. I'm way more shallow though. I'm just wondering what the baby would look like. Like, they got that AI now where if you go, you put a picture of you and then you put a picture of whoever your spouse is, it can show you what the kid would look like.
Oh, do that to me and Leanne. See
I
if we
kind of
get my
want
kids.
to go back and do that with different girls that I've been with. And like
Oh.
if I see like an ugly baby, I'm like, oh, I should have been scared with you. Like,
Yeah.
that little baby's a monster.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool in like if they added that to Tinder. Is that if you swiped and they're like, yo, this is what your baby will look like.
I'm not saying you're trying to have a
I bet
kid
there
with
would be
this dude.
girls that would fuck you if they like all of a sudden you'd cancel out all their bad genes and all your kids. I bet there would be girls and guys who marry differently, knowing like think about
Whoa.
this, right? Like Earl Woods and Tiger Woods' mom. I don't know her name. I just only because Tiger Woods' mom.
Mrs. Tiger.
If you were guaranteed a Tiger Woods, how ugly would you fuck?
I like how they're getting a picture of you with your shirt off for the AI baby maker thing.
Can you AI me and Leanne a boy? I want to see if you can AI us a boy. Because I've always wondered what it would be like to have a
It's gonna be
boy.
a baby with a fedora on.
It would be a little boy with a fedora. Wouldn't that be great if he was? But like, think about that. Like if you go through Tinder and then they give you like a 6. Like you're like, ooh, like kind of a weird nose. Like, and then her ears are higher than her eyes. Like her ears are equal with her eyes.
Oh my
and you're
God.
like, that's fucking odd.
I never even thought about that.
Well, I'm just looking at you guys, looking at your ears, and your ears crest at your eyes.
Jesus, your ears are way lower than your eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
You're very low at ears. Your ears are pretty low.
Oh no, I should have never said
they're
nothing.
really
That was
perfect.
instant karma.
Your ears should be mid cheek. Like it should be mid cheek.
I don't even want to look anymore. Why did you have to bring this up?
Yeah, mid cheek, right? It's perfect. Yeah, but how ugly would you fuck if you could get a Tom Brady or a Tiger Woods?
Honestly, I think I'd rather fuck knowing that I'd have an ugly baby, just because I don't feel like I'm that good looking, and I don't want my baby to be better looking than me. That little fucker will own me. He's gonna stop respecting me the minute he finds out he fucks more bitches than I do.
It's this is a sideways comment, but I have a couple black dudes that I know that married white chicks. These exact black dudes are real dark skinned black dudes, and their sons are like A-Rod, light skinned black dudes, like Jeter.
Those guys are killing the game
Puerto
right
Rican,
now.
but they're gorgeous. They're like stereotypical good looking stud light skinned black dudes.
In high school, all the mixed guys, the biracial guys, they were the ones with the finest girls.
Yeah, the more you, I think that's the future. The future of America is going to be gorgeous because the more you start mixing, I think it's just prettier. For fucking name one ugly biracial person.
I left my list at home, but they're out there.
Type in ugly biracial person. Do you constantly search for a meaningful gift that your loved ones are actually going to use and love? I have your answer. I have bought this for everyone in my family and our friend group. I have it for everyone. Ooh, you know who doesn't have one? Georgia May Kreischer College. The Skylight Frame is a touchscreen digital picture frame that you can send photos to straight from your phone, and they appear in seconds. Skylight Frame is like a baby book or a time capsule that's going to save and display beautifully each and every special moment. Photos are displayed in HD resolution, and it looks like a real photo frame. You set it up in portrait or in landscape, and it sets up in a matter of seconds. Literally, my mom did hers. The larger the larger 15-inch frame can be a wall mount. That's one we gave my mom recently. It's great, and it's a private way to share photos without posting it to the world, which is toothpaste I can't put back in the tube, especially for parents who don't always want to share pictures of their kids online. I wouldn't know any of those parents. I've put so many pictures of my kids online, and I got to be honest with you, my favorite ones aren't online. My favorite ones are on our Skylight Frame. And I'm getting one for Georgia. It just became a no-brainer. I can't believe she doesn't have one in her bedroom. That's crazy. If you got a kid in college, this is a great gift for them. And by the way, you can make them giggle too. I can't wait. I can't believe haven't gotten one yet. As a special limited time offer, our listeners get $15 off your purchase of a Skylight Frame when you go to skylightframe.com/Bert. To get $15 off your purchase of a Skylight Frame, just go to skylightframe.com skylightframe.com/Bert. That's skylightframe.com/Bert. We are supported by DoorDash. Low on time. Make the hours you've got a whole lot happier with Dash Pass from DoorDash. Dash Pass members get $0 delivery fees and up to 10% off eligible DoorDash orders, including groceries, drinks, personal care items, and more. Dash Pass makes every delivery worth it, helping members save more than $35 per month on average. Plus, Dash Pass delivers way more than just tonight's dinner, including special access to experiences, promotions, and Dash Pass exclusive menu items, all for only $9.99 a month. Sign up for Dash Pass now, and you'll get your first month for free. I have said this, my daughters and my wife are on it already. I think they used my promo code. We are Dash Pass gangsters. Put a little joy back into your schedule. Sign up for Dash Pass today. Use code BERT23 to get 50% off up to a $10 value when you spend $12 or more after signing up for Dash Pass. Subject to change. Terms apply. That's 50% off up to a $10 value when you spend $12 or more after signing up for Dash Pass with the code BERT23. Subject to change. Terms apply. Sign up for more. Become a Dash Pass member today. Type in ugly biracial person. Type in ugly. I would curious to see one ugly biracial
I like all
person.
the stuff we've been Googling or that you've had them Google.
Yeah.
Imagine this was on a laptop that was just
By
left
the
at a
way,
Starbucks.
No, look at that gorgeous child right there.
They are all
Go
gorgeous.
backwards. The number one thing when you put this in Google, go to all, is it even possible for mixed
Is it
people to be
even
ugly?
possible to
That's
be
the
ugly?
number one thing.
It's a course started by Bert Kreischer in December 11th.
By the way, yeah.
2018.
Okay, I started that Reddit thread. Mixed race people are beautiful. Even fucking
Even that lady's beautiful, but whoever did her eyebrows, we need to sue her.
Who? Who?
That one.
What happened to her eyebrows? I have a friend whose eyebrows look fucked up.
Somebody painted
women are
those
going
things.
too far with their eyebrows.
Women are going too far with their eyebrows?
Women are going as far with their eyebrows as black dudes are doing with their hairlines when they sprinkle it in, or their beard lines.
I don't know if
brothers.
this is...
You ever seen brothers sprinkle in their beard lines?
Oh, everybody does that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not white guys, I guess. I don't
White
know.
guys don't.
But I see, yeah, when I was working at the barbershop, they'd ask me for that. I'm like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
You
I'm
end
going
up-
to paint you, bro.
I have a buddy who's on a show called Jesus and Miro. You ever seen Jesus
Yeah.
and Miro? And their barber would line you up where it was like,
It's a very DJ Khaled type thing.
yeah.
Yes,
And he would do one of the guys way too high, and he looked like the mom from Jojo Rabbit. Did you ever see Jojo Rabbit?
No, but that just sounds funny.
Where she put okay, that's Leanne, but go younger Leanne. Like, let's really do like a hot Leanne, hot Leanne, hot Bert, rural Southern generational trauma. What the fuck? What is this? Mental illness. Wait, what is this? Hold on, she's the poster child for mental illness. She's the poster child for mental. You saw
That's
that,
his
right?
wife.
Wait. What does she say? She has rural Southern generational trauma. Good, thank God it's not me.
It's not the same as that Midwestern trauma.
Yeah, dude. You ever think of like Mexican trauma? What do you think the Mexican childhood trauma is? Like, did you get spanked growing up?
I got spanked like once. And I learned my lesson. Nah, I'm kidding. Nah.
Leanne got.
It was the one time my mom lived with us. She's like, if I'm here, I'm going to do my job, goddammit. And she's like, all right, I'm back.
Wait, did your dad never spank you?
My dad smacked me one time.
Really?
Yeah.
On the ass?
Nah, actually on the mouth.
Really?
It was the one time he smacked me, and it scarred me so much because I would only go with my dad like on a weekend here or there.
Yeah.
You know? But it scared me so much that I never even risked like saying anything even mild in front of my dad.
Wait, what did you say that got you smacked?
I
Not that it
spoke
was
back
your
to my
fault.
mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it was quick. My dad's like a ninja. I don't even remember seeing him lift up his hand. I just remember feeling it. And then I saw his hand with like the smoke coming off. He was like, don't ever talk back to your mom. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I got spanked a couple times. I think I might have gotten like, I don't know, just nothing physical. My parents never go. Leanne would have to go out as a child and pick her switch off a tree, and then they
Ooh.
beat her with that.
Ooh.
And then you'd get like, it wasn't just one. You get like it was a whipping. That was what she got called.
My buddy Daniel got hit so much. I don't know why we didn't like take it serious. Like we should have maybe told our parents how much he was getting hit. But he was dyslexic, so it'd be like, damn, they beat you stupid. But we were like 10, man, you know? We should have like called CPS instead. We were like, no wonder you can't memorize the alphabet. You're getting the shit out of you. Like
We had a buddy who was getting hit pretty severely. And we were all sharing our stories about how bad our parents were. And he was like, my dad broke a 2x4 over me.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
It's like a Mortal Kombat finishing move.
But you know how you and your kids, you're like, what is he, Hacksaw Jim Duggan? And we all laughed. And then, but the guy was just sitting there like, His dad was a fucking lunatic. Like, I had a friend. I can't say his name. I definitely can't say his name. But I had a friend. We were all over at his house, and we had taken showers. And if he's listening to this, he's like, "Thanks for not saying my name." And his dad came in and started dropping N-bombs left and right. What do you think we are? A bunch of wham! And we're all sitting in his room like we'd never heard
You
anyone
guys had like
use
one
that
black
word.
friend
Like,
sitting in there.
Yeah, we're just like everyone's sitting in this thing, and then he came into the bedroom and he was like, did someone leave towels in the bathroom? And my buddy's like, I might have. And he was like, okay. I cleaned them up.
Oh man.
Yeah. It was yeah.
I think that I don't know. I know a lot of my friends got like spanked or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think and I might be wrong. I don't know. Maybe but I feel like Mexican trauma is more like nothing gets you respected. Like at all,
Really?
In my experience, and maybe Jaime's over there too, but like we like a lot of my friends, we didn't want to do the traditional they always were like, yo, you know, electricians make good money, or do AC, they make good money, you know, work in this, it makes good money, like just take care of yourself. But when we're trying to do something different that they don't really know about, you know what I mean? Because maybe a lot of families, all they know is like the more 9-to-5 labor, like hard labor stuff.
Yeah.
They're not really like trusting it.
Yeah.
If it's a girl, I feel like they give more trust. If a girl's like, no, I want to go to college and I can work this type of job.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, that sounds legit, you know, and they support it.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're a dude and you're trying to like work in the whores with like a, I don't know, like a suit and tie or something, they're more just like, the fuck's he doing?
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. That's my
I had a
opinion.
hard time convincing my dad for me to do stand up. Not a really hard time, but like it wasn't his go-to.
Stand up works for me. Like it's working. And my dad still sometimes is like, you know, I can show you how to build a house and like you can start doing like contracting jobs or something. I'm like, what?
Really?
Yeah.
Tweet, I do not see you as a contractor at all.
I worked like for him.
I don't
like,
see you doing physical labor.
No, I worked for him for a little bit during like COVID times. I needed extra money, and so I went to like do demolition. Right, we'd go into these houses, and they would be like, "Well, this stuff has to come out, whatever." And I remember there was this big sledgehammer, and I wanted to use that. I had to tear down this island, and he was like, "The owners want to keep the floors. They're like, if you're gonna use that sledgehammer, just do not hit that floor. Like, do not, you know." Which was like, all right, you know, no big deal. I don't know how I swung it or what. The first thing I did was go straight through the floor. And then like the top of the island was like marble. It was like a marble top.
Yeah.
And we broke it into like two pieces. And I felt so proud of myself because I was able to get one half all by myself. Because a lot of those guys were lifting heavy shit, you know?
Yeah.
And I felt so proud of myself. I didn't have to wait for them. I took it on my back. And there was this window, because we're like it's a weird house. We're like technically on the second floor. And there's this window in one of the rooms, and we just throw heavy stuff out through it. And there was a big dump right there at the bottom.
Yeah.
chunked that first piece, and then I went back and I got that other piece, and I chunked it too. I was like, hell yeah. And then my dad was like, where's the marble top? Like, we're gonna keep that marble top.
Oh fuck.
I was like, even if we did keep it, like it was already broken. He's like, fuck. Like, he just regretted every time he ever hired me for anything. One time he sent me and my grandpa. This was my it ended up being like my favorite day of work. My grandpa's like, he has the knowledge to build a house from like the ground up, you know?
Yeah.
But he's so old. He has the knowledge to build a house like in the 90s, maybe, you know, 80s before.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
We went to
my wife's dad can build a car, but from the 80s and 90s. He
Yeah.
can't. As soon as computers took over, he's like, I don't know how to do that.
It's a different time. And I was way too young. I was a teenager. And first job was like an easy job, but it was a small mistake we made. It was take out a door in the door frame and put in a new one. When he's trying to put in the new one, there was like a wire sticking out. He was like, "What is that?" I was like, "I don't know. I thought you would know. You work on houses." And it's like it wouldn't fit. So he just snapped it, and it was like for the alarm. And the guy came out and was like, "Hey, my alarm keeps going off. Like it won't shut off. Like, what did you guys do?" And my grandpa was like, "Nothing. I'm working on the door. What do I know about alarms?" Like, and the guy, my dad and this other guy were running that job site or whatever, like, or just jobs in general, and he was just like, "Man, y'all just leave. Like, you don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. Just leave. Go to this other job." So we drive so far. I was my grandpa's like navigator.
Yeah.
Put in GPS. We go to this house, and we had to repair the fence. The fence was all leaning. We had to put in these posts, which was kind of tough. It was a huge property. You know, you got to like dig the hole and put water and cement and all that.
Yeah.
Man, we were out there for hours, and we're almost done. And this guy shows up. He's like, "Who the hell are you people? What are you doing on my property?" And I was like, no, we're fixing the fence. We're the guys who were hired to fix the fence. I thought maybe because we didn't have uniforms, he's like, you know, and then I show him the paper. He's like, look, 2538, like, you know, Evergreen. And he's just like, no, this is 2538, like Terrence Road. He's like, Evergreen is the next street over. We just repaired some random guy's fence. Like, man, my dad yells at me a lot. Like a lot.
I bet.
That day he didn't yell. He was just like, they call me Weddle. It was like white boy because I was really pale as a kid. Like,
They call you white boy?
Yeah, I had like
fucking-
brownish hair and shit. It was Weddle. And so I remember I called him and I told him, and he was just like, "Go home, Weddle. Go home." That was it.
You and your grandfather fixed someone else's fence?
Yeah, the guy tried to pay us. We were like, no, man. Like,
No, I'm in trouble.
we're just not going to finish.
I love that your dad calls you white boy. We're just not going to finish. You left it half up. You're like, here's the rest of your stuff, bro.
We'll get out of your hair.
I love that your dad calls you white boy.
That a lot of my family does.
Really?
Yeah, that's been my nickname since I was really small.
Really? How Mexican is your family that they call you white boy?
Well, it's just that they were all like dark, like especially
Really?
my dad's oldest brother, my tío Juan. That guy's like, he's like missing teeth. That's an ugly dude. I was gonna say ugly motherfucker, but he's an ugly motherfucker. And then he's like super burnt. He works in the sun a lot, you know.
That's fucking great. What's the thing that you do? Like sometimes I'll do things with Leanne's family. Not my family doesn't really have it, but I'll do things with Leanne's family where I go, "Oh, this is really culturally her shit." Like when they'll do like picnics in under a garage port, and like all the women will go inside and all the men will sit outdoors, and like it's really redneck shit. Like what's the kind of, or like they go gold panning, like the whole family
shit.
will go gold panning. It's not a lot of gold. You get what I would, out of one gold panning session, collectively the whole group will get what I would call an inadequate amount of cocaine. So it's like and it really is like a powder. It's like an 8-ball worth of coke. It's just powder, and you're like, it's not. It's not.
Are
paying
they
for
proud
gas money.
though?
Yeah, but they enjoy it. They enjoy it. It's like for them, it's and there's always the hope that you find one huge nugget one day. And it's a game changer. I mean, it's like people do pull tabs or scratch offs.
I'm shady. I wouldn't even tell my family. I'd be like, nothing here.
Yeah,
Just put in my pocket.
dude, I'm like that with like when you hear about those blood diamond mines. There's no way I could find a diamond the size of my fist and be like, "Here you go, boss." Like, fucking swallow it and shit it out later. No fucking. Is that what? No.
That's if you guys had a boy.
That's what. Are you serious?
That's
That's
a-
what our son would look
That's
like.
such a handsome, nice little boy.
Albert Charles Kreischer the Fourth,
Albert.
aka Quate. He's got brown eyes though.
Mhm.
Hard pass. Can you put him in with blue eyes real quick to see what a real boy would
You say
look like?
hard pass because he has brown eyes?
Yeah, no one wants that.
That's because you hung out too many Cubans in Florida in your early years.
Oh, dude.
The genes rubbed off.
I have gorgeous blue eyes, and I would hope my son would have my blue eyes, but instead he's got Leanne's doo-doo brown. Isla's got brown eyes like Leanne. Does George have blue eyes?
You don't remember if your daughter has blue eyes?
I know Tom Segura has blue eyes. Every time. Yeah, and it doesn't make sense because he's Peruvian. Talk about conquistadors.
I thought he's like half Peruvian.
Well, he'll tell you a whole Peruvian because he's got to do a tour down to Mexico City.
Oh, okay.
But like it depends who he's talking to. You know those guys who play the race card when it helps them sell tickets?
I guess so.
Yeah, that's Tom. Like he's white if he's in Dallas, you know?
Yeah.
Or if he's white when he's in Minnesota. But if he's playing like Stockton, he's like, "Oye."
I think if you got it, fucking use it. You know what I mean?
Well, it threw me off the first time he spoke Spanish. You ever hear Tom speak
we
Spanish?
saw him in Spanish.
You saw him do stand up in Spanish?
That is probably one of my all-time favorite sets.
Really?
Like, from anybody.
His Spanish is pretty flawless.
It's pretty good, but I think part of what's funny is like the vulnerability, and I think when you're speaking a language, because it's not like perfect or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think when people realize that that's not like your number one language, and you're doing jokes, like it's twice as funny.
Really?
Yeah, we saw this dude. I'm not gonna say his name because he's not gonna fucking leave me alone. He's like, it's
Really?
gonna be like blowing up my messages. Like, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
But we saw this dude perform back in Dallas, local open micer guy. I don't want to be mean, but does not do very well with the mics at the shows, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I saw Jesus. I went to go watch him perform in Spanish. He had like a local gig back in Dallas.
Yeah.
And that other guy was there, and I was like, "What the fuck? I didn't know you even knew Spanish." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "It's not his first language, but he learned it." And man, that guy just like blew up the show. Like,
really?
That guy killed it. He crushed. Like, this is a guy who's never once crushed in English.
So
I was so amazed.
Wait, in Spanish he did better than he says, is he a white dude?
It was like being a virgin in the States and then landing in like Korea and just crushing it. Like,
that's fucking
eating condoms like a motherfucker.
Wait, is Spanish your first language?
Nah, English definitely. I
So
think.
is Spanish your first language?
Can be.
Okay, but so when you do stand up in Spanish when it's not your first language, it's harder. But is it's hard to translate sometimes. But is it when it's not your first language to understand? Is it the same? Like, so say like you go to Mexico City.
I'll tell you this: Spanish is definitely different than Japanese. If this is what you're
No, that's not what I'm going at.
Wait, you got a Cuban baby? That's our baby?
You had a baby? Dude, we should have a fucking baby. It looks like Josh
It
Hartnett.
looks like a fucking Italian immigrant from 1908
Holy shit.
coming to America. Vito Corleone.
Danny Papers! Baby face generator.
Extra.
I can't tell what parts are you and what parts are me.
Eyebrows and eyes are me.
Eyebrows and eyes. I think he's got my top lip and
My bottom
your
lip?
nose. No, he's got my bottom lip. That's my bottom lip.
That's Ralph's
It
ears.
might be our bottom lip.
That's like
That's Ralph's ears right there.
that's my ears for sure.
Babyface generator is not. That's a good looking. That kid looks like we could give him up for adoption and he'd still succeed.
That's a young like Al Capone.
That's a good looking kid. How the fuck are we gonna get you pregnant though?
You would have the baby. You have the space for it.
I guess I would carry our baby.
You're the condom eater.
Whoa, don't eat that. Fucking kid, he eats everything. That's gonna live in my head forever.
I wish I never saw that picture.
What would type in Rachel Garcia and Ralph Barbosa having a kid?
Oh, gorgeous.
I bet. You know Rachel's Mexican.
I hope so. Yeah, I
I forget
remember.
Rachel's Mexican.
I
All
remember
the
her
time.
telling me.
Yeah, your dad's name's. Wait,
We were backstage at one of the shows, and she got all in my face for one of my jokes. She was like, "I just want you to know, as a Mexican, you're really letting us down." Your comedy doesn't represent us.
You did not say that.
I was like, I'm so sorry.
Are
Rachel.
you fucking serious? Wait, what did you say?
She's like, I'm Team Lopez, by the way. I was like, Rachel, where's this coming from? I thought we were cool.
Like my kids, there won't be any. Our bloodline's dead.
Wait, what do you
Well,
mean?
there's no way Isla's marrying a white dude. There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way Isla's marrying a white dude. I'd be shocked if my girls get married at all. Like I don't think they'll get married, and I don't know if. And by the way, the name's dead, so like Kreischer's gone.
Oh, you have no sons?
No, I could have had that one. I mean, if Leanne dies now, like right now, then I have a chance of getting remarried and having another baby. And I would just be like, I'd be like King Henry V, and I'd just be trying to get a boy. I'd be like, if I'd have sex one time. If they didn't have a boy, I'd be like, next. I would literally, if something happens to Leanne, I'm Michael Douglas it and start having kids at like.
I would go
70.
I would go remarry the women of your failed attempts at having a son, and then I'd have all these like stepdaughters, and then I'd raise them and create an army against you.
It's a quick army. By the way, you'd have 2 leaders, Isla and Georgia. You'd be like, come on, we're gonna take him down.
I'd be like, come on, guys, I got a plan.
We already have all his Rolexes. Let's go.
Oh, sweet.
Michael Douglas. I had a dream about Michael Douglas last night.
I had a dream I killed Jaime, my friend over there.
Really?
Well, I was trying to, but he wouldn't die.
Wait, where do you guys stay when you're out here?
At a hotel. We're at a hotel over in Hollywood.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Sorry, but
Are you guys partying balls?
Nah, not yet.
Will you
Tonight,
just get
maybe.
in? You just get in today?
I got in yesterday.
And so what's the plan? You guys did a show last night at the store.
Yeah, tonight we're doing Hollywood Improv.
Nice.
And yeah, I don't know. Just room
And
it
then
up.
when do you? And then yeah, I got mushrooms for you.
That would be awesome.
I got weed too if you guys need weed. Yeah.
Right.
And then what? And then when do you go back to Houston?
No, Dallas.
Dallas. I keep saying Houston.
I don't go back till next Monday. Because from here, I go to New York.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of nice being you.
Little bit. Has his moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
remember, like, not to keep bringing this up, but I remember when we were on your Fully Loaded tour and I was like on the bus.
Yeah.
Every day I was just like, there's no way this is my life right now.
For
This
real?
is also, yeah. Everybody else in my life sucks compared to this. I was trying to be so humble and modest about it, but I was just texting people like, I would hate to be you because I love me right now so much.
I love being me so much.
It's just free food. I didn't pull it. I lost my wallet like the entire 2 weeks. I didn't need it. It was just food everywhere. I made small comments about ice cream and Reese's, and they brought like 10 pints of ice cream the next day. It was awesome.
That's the funnest. I had so much fun that I had to literally quit drinking the day I got home. Because I had so much fun. Like I was 270 pounds when I got home, and I felt it. Like I could feel it in my neck, in my face. Like I was so. What child's this?
That's us?
That's our baby.
Oh my God. It looks like it lived in the Dust Bowl.
That one just looks like
It looks like a prohibition baby.
grew up in like
Great Depression.
England in the 1600s.
That baby looks like it's gonna go. You're not gonna push me around no more, Spike.
That's definitely a
I'm gonna
peasant
stand up for
baby.
myself, Spike.
Let's
Look
not
at that
have
picture
kids.
of you though, with the fucking tie on. That's like a good picture of you. That's all your good genetic AI.
They painted that picture. They made a mural in Dallas, and it almost looks like airbrush, but it looks like a picture of like a president from Mexico in the 60s or something.
It's spray painted in Dallas.
It's not spray painted. It's like I think it's spray painted.
Wait,
yeah.
can you find it online?
Yeah, probably.
Type in R.I.P. Ralph Barbosa.
I didn't want the guy to paint it because I'm like, I'm gonna die a month later. Everybody who gets a mural is dead. But yeah, like that's it.
That's it.
Wait, the one that looks like Barack Obama?
Looks like a president from Mexico, like
Wait,
in the
who
20s.
did that?
There's this guy. His name is like Jose
Velasquez
or Juan Velasquez.
Juan Velasquez?
Not to be racist, but I mix those names up all the time.
Jose or Juan?
I don't know. One of those.
It's the same name, isn't it? No, one's
No,
John,
I
one's
don't
Joe.
know. One is
Yeah.
One is
And
John.
One is John,
Sweet.
one's Joe. Yeah.
How do you say Jack in Spanish?
Hack.
Yak. Like
Yak.
Yak in the box.
Jaime's Jamie. Guillermo's William.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Guillermo's
Yeah.
Will.
Guillermo's the best. That's my favorite one.
Next kid I'm naming him Guillermo.
Jacques in French is Jake.
Jacques sounds real
Cousteau. It's
funny.
like Jake. Wait. What's his name?
That's him. Velasquez Art.
I guess where does that at?
That's at a body shop. My dad's stepbrother. That's his body shop.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I didn't even know he's gonna let the guy do it there.
I'm gonna see if there's a country club in Dallas that'll let you do it, like somewhere. Wonder where do you think would let me spray paint one of their walls in Dallas?
Got to go to Plano.
Plano?
Maybe go to like La Madeleine's.
What's La Madeline?
Madeline. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, they got like sandwiches and stuff.
Oh, they'll definitely do it at Buzz Brews.
Dude, have you been to that place? Is that the place in Dallas where they dip fried crab and stuff?
What is that?
I don't know.
We
I
had
follow
that.
them. I follow them online.
Maybe like on the side of a Joe's Crab Shack.
Sounds good.
It's so good.
Sounds good.
Where do you guys eat in Dallas? You like I go to you guys? Where do you guys eat in Dallas? Not you.
Fish and tails.
Fish and tails. What's that?
Like seafood, but like real Mexican style, I guess.
What's
A
Mexican?
lot of
style? Just
sauces that give
spicy?
you diarrhea.
Dude.
Aw shucks.
My favorite sauce in all of, will you type in Bert Kreischer San Jose sauce? There's a sauce in San Jose. It's a pink sauce.
I thought you were gonna bring
Is
up
it
that
Levix?
sauce.
Oh, the sunshine sauce?
That sunshine sauce. You were promoting the shit out of it.
Dude.
We were all scared of you.
It was the guy. I don't even own a part of it. I have nothing to do with it. He just sends it to me. He came to one of our shows.
Yeah, I remember.
And it's just fucking good.
I was like trying to mellow out. I was like eating ice cream.
Yeah.
And you're behind me like, this fucking sunshine sauce, you better fucking eat. I swear to God, it's the greatest sauce in the
La
world.
Victoria. This hot sauce at La Victoria in San Jose. I'm going to be
Victoria.
in San Jose. Are you going to San Jose anytime soon?
I'm going, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's December when I'm going.
There's another hot sauce in New Mexico where it's a salsa and they make it in the store. And the last time I went, they only had like tubs of it. They didn't jar it. They only jar it a certain time of year. But when they jar it, I think they jar it around Cinco de Mayo. And when they jar it, you can buy it and send jars. My mouth's watering. That fucking orange sauce is so, La Vic's famous orange sauce. It is so fucking good
Order some.
that it's so good that I brought it home. My mouth's watering. I brought it home and I didn't have any meat or taco meat. And I just started making cheese quesadillas and covering them in that sauce. That's how good that fucking sauce is. It's spicy. They ship everywhere Monday. Please be patient so we can deliver. It is so fucking good.
I'm gonna order some.
How about, do you guys like, I went through a period where I got obsessed with, I tried to go as authentic Mexican hot sauce. So like my favorite one is what's the one, El Yucateca.
El Yucateca, yeah.
El Yucateca is like legit hot sauce. Like that is a fucking spicy sauce.
Yeah.
But I found El Yucateca at I don't know what you call in New York the bodegas, but like when you go, the places where they sell the michelada cups, like the grocery stores that are more of a thicker convenience store. They've got a lot more stuff, but it's all authentic Mexican stuff, and they always sell the styrofoam michelada
Like a
cups.
supermercado?
Yeah.
Mercado. Yeah, Mercado.
And they had the whole fucking flight of El Yucateca. And I was like, wait, I've never seen this hot sauce. This is probably got to be like 10 years ago maybe. And I bought it and I fucking fell in love with it. It's my favorite hot sauce.
Mhm.
What's like an authentic, what's the hot sauce you grew up with in your house?
In whatever my grandma made.
Yeah.
She made it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I make
she
it
can
too.
never really make it that spicy. Like other families, I feel like are better at making it spicy. My grandma doesn't like to make them too spicy, which I always get mad.
Really? I love spicy.
Yeah, my grandma and my mom, they'll always eat like salsa and everything, but they don't like it like too spicy. And I'd rather it be like more spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like,
then
spicy
sometimes
enough to feel it the next day?
I don't know what you mean by
Like where your stomach
in
hurts a
asshole?
little bit and you're like, and
Yeah.
you take a shit and it burns.
Oh yeah.
That's good
Yeah,
enough. Yeah,
That's good.
I like that.
Yeah.
The chile serrano.
The chile serrano ones, they're
Oh,
Yeah.
serrano chilies
Spicy.
are fucking spicy.
Oh, yeah.
I like for when, like, I know it's gonna be good when they're making it, and it's like in the air and it's making you like cough.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's gonna be good.
Our best friends are Vietnamese and Chinese, but Vietnamese pretty much. They eat predominantly Vietnamese food. and they will do this thing. The dude will do that. He freezes all his peppers, the little tiny red ones, the tiny ones. And as he takes a bite, he'll bite into a pepper. Like, so he'll have the pepper on this as like almost like a side.
Yeah.
So he'll take a bite and then bite into the pepper. That's a fucking gangster move.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nah, that's good. I like that's.
I had a hot pepper in. I think it was called the I forget what it was called, like the devil's asshole, or like the pepper was in New Mexico. It was the sunshine of the devil's asshole or something. It was in Spanish.
Man,
it's the hottest thing I've ever put in my mouth.
I don't remember the taco spot, but there was one that was like devil's dick or something. But man, that shit was good.
Like really hot.
Oh yeah, a revolver taco, right?
Revolver taco is it's devil's dick, right?
Pito del Diablo.
Yeah, Pito del Diablo.
The tip of the devil's
the
dick.
tip of the devil's dick.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It was just the tip.
Have you ever had hot sauce on your finger and gone and fingered a chick? We are supported by Crowd Health. Stop sending money to big insurance companies that profit off of not paying your bills. Did you know that 48 million claims on Obamacare last year were denied? That's 1 out of 5 claims that are going to be rejected. Do you want to take that chance? Health insurance sucks. It's confusing, expensive, and frustrating. There is a better way. Welcome to the alternative. Crowd Health was created to get rid of the headaches of health insurance. For $175 for an individual, or for $575 for a family of 4 or more, you're going to get access to a community of people who are willing to help out in the event of an emergency. You'll also get telemedicine visits, discounted prescriptions, and more. All of this without the doctor's networks getting in the way. Let Crowd Health help with your healthcare needs. You can get started today for just $99 per month for the first 3 months if you use the code BERT to get the healthcare you deserve. Crowd Health is not insurance. Learn more at joincrowdhealth.com. That's joincrowdhealth.com, code BERT. Have you ever had hot sauce on your finger and gone and fingered a chick? I have. Shout out to
Dude
Leanne.
grew up with some real Cubans. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, Leanne. I think I did a bit about it, and then
Something spicy down there.
she was like, "Wait." She's downstairs listening, I'm sure, and I was like, she was like, "Wait. Did you have spicy food?" And I was like, I had Buffalo Wild Wings. And she was like, "Oh my God, did you wash your hands?" And I was like, "No, who washes their hands? You lick your fingers." She was like, "Oh my God." And so then it was burning her really bad. And she had to get up. And I was like, "Wait, are you okay?" And then I said, "Hey, Siri," this is the part that made me laugh because she's going through this. And I said, "Hey, Siri, how do you get hot sauce out of a pussy?" And Siri said, "How do you get a basketball out of a pussy?" And I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, "Yeah, how do you get a basketball out of a pussy?" And it said a knife. Yeah, I like real hot sauce.
I like hot sauce, man. Hot sauce is good. Sometimes, I think that's what I like. When I was back home, I guess because I grew up only eating Mexican food at home, I was like kind of tired of it. I want to like explore shit. But now that we've been traveling for like almost a whole year, man, I miss it so much. I miss like real hot sauce sometimes, because sometimes we're like in a town that's just, not to be mean, but they're doing their best at having a Mexican restaurant. You know?
My wife's hometown.
And it's just
wife's hometown. I'm being dead serious. You're not going to believe this. The jalapenos aren't even spicy. They don't make the jalapeno spicy.
We'll eat like chips and salsa at a restaurant. The salsa just tastes like tomato juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's almost like ketchup. You go in the middle of the country, Ohio, and there are places not like Cleveland or Cleveland. You'll experience a little bit of what I'm talking about. But when you go into like Butler, Ohio, or like little towns in Ohio, their Mexican food, you'll get like, it really is very colonialized, I guess. Or what is that the right word? Imperialized. It's whited up.
Man, when
It's
I worked at the barbershop, there's this lady there. So she still works there. Her name's Laura. She's like, she grew up with all the barbers in a Mexican neighborhood. She's like the only white girl, but she grew up with them, and she worked with us at the barbershop. Well, she works there. I don't work there anymore. And sometimes she'll cook stuff like she made enchiladas one day, and she had a lot left over. And I didn't know that this was like a thing. I think it's like maybe a thing like in a lot of white households where the leftover food gets turned into like a casserole.
Yeah.
And I don't know, she made like enchilada casserole. And I just made fun of her so bad. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like enchilada hamburger helper.
Oh yeah, that's Leanne. Leanne, my daughter's favorite meal is her aunt's enchiladas.
Oh, okay.
But like it's
Ants make the best enchiladas,
well,
I think.
my wife's aunts. It's like one packet of ranch seasoning, one packet of like it's really whited up. Right now, Leanne's
Very
losing her
gentrified.
mind, and she's like, "No, it's not that bad." But it's out of like home and gardening cookbook. It's like it's not out of like it's not a home recipe. It's like one that she like mayonnaise is in it. Like it's just it's very whited up.
Oh, okay.
I dude, if I make taco, like last night, I'm doing keto right now. So I made taco meat and I just was putting it on a bed of spinach with a little sour cream, El Yucateca, and avocados. And I was just eating that. I've been on ketosis now for like over a month. I don't know how long. But my mouth's watering so much talking about fucking food. But I could not stop going back to the taco meat and just getting spoonfuls of it. And just, I put shredded cheese on it and hot sauce and just fucking to the face all night. I could not fucking stop.
This is kind of change the subject up a little bit, but I'm so thankful for fried chicken. We got fried chicken tattoos.
Where?
Yeah, right here.
When?
It's like 2-3 weeks ago. 3 weeks
got
ago.
one too?
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Fried
used to.
chicken,
We
what
used
the
to. It's Williams Chicken. It's a chicken's place back home in Dallas.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We
Fuck.
used to like meet up and write like jokes and skits, and we'd always
Really?
like write while eating Williams Chicken.
Yeah.
So
Is
like the
Williams
day
fried
after.
chicken good?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
hell yeah! You got to go to the one like in Oak Cliff or South
Yeah.
Dallas area though.
Really?
You got to
Yeah.
go to the sketchy part of town.
Yeah.
In order
Okay.
for you to get the best one.
Okay.
But the day like a few days after the Netflix taping, we went and got these tattoos.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put a sword in mine. I thought it was cool, like King Arthur in the Sword of Excalibur. Pete would like it. It's like the sword is going through the chicken box.
There she is.
Sorry.
What are you
I
doing?
need to move your car.
Oh,
Your keys.
yeah.
I have to go somewhere.
Where are you going?
Hi guys.
It's good to see you.
This is Leanne.
too.
Leanne,
Hi.
what's in Carol's enchilada recipe?
Oh, it's so not authentic. It's so trailer park trash. It's chicken, cream cheese,
Yeah.
salsa,
Yeah, I told you.
cheddar,
Ugh.
pepper
Nobody
jack,
goes, "Ugh."
I was with you till the cheddar.
pepper jack. What else?
Ranch dressing.
No.
Pepper.
Ranch dress.
Yeah,
They
pepper jack,
they put a
cheddar.
Confederate
She's making
flag on
lasagna.
top of it to keep it warm.
But it's wrapped in a,
Tortilla.
Flour
Just because
tortilla.
it just
tortilla.
a
which is
flour
still
tortilla?
enchilada, right?
I never liked the whole like the stereotype that white people like mayonnaise a lot. I think Mexicans love mayonnaise.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good to see you, Ralph.
It's good to see you. Bye.
Where are you going?
the lime mayonnaise.
Georgia.
Lime?
Yeah.
Mayonnaise?
Okay.
I didn't know that.
There's the mayonnaise with lime. That's the
Yeah.
ones that we really like.
I don't really like
It
that.
says mayonesa.
Mayonnaise.
I just
It's
like
from
regular
McCormick.
mayonnaise.
It has a red top and it has it's mayo with a hint of lime.
I love mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
love
love mayonnaise on everything.
Mayonnaise on a hot dog.
Dude, I'll have mayonnaise on a, you ready for this? I put mayonnaise on a meatball sub.
What?
Oh, I might try
I
that.
don't know.
I put mayonnaise on a meatball sub. I'll go, I haven't done this lately, but when I'm eating, if I'm hungover, mayonnaise, jalapenos, tomatoes, olives, onions on a meatball sub from Subway. Oh,
Mayonnaise on
salt,
an
pepper.
oyster.
A what?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Dude, I fucking love mayonnaise.
Yeah.
It's the one thing when you're keto, you can have olive oil mayonnaise, which is the same in my opinion. But you can't have ketchup. So we went to Five Guys, and I got a burger wrapped in a lettuce wrap, lettuce, but I couldn't put ketchup on it. And now if you ask me if I like sweet and salty together, I'd never say yes. But I didn't realize ketchup is sweet. Like ketchup is it's not savory. Is savory sweet?
Savory is mayonnaise, I think.
Savory is salty, right?
Yeah.
And then sweet. I didn't realize how much I needed sweet on a cheeseburger to enjoy it. You know, like no ketchup, and I was just like, it just doesn't have it. It's missing it. You know?
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's weird is like I haven't been eating burgers like as much as I used to. I was really into burgers. And I don't know if I should be worried, but I've been craving hot dogs more often. My favorite thing from Five Guys is the hot dogs.
Dude, hot dogs are fucking insane.
You got to split in the middle.
Split in the middle, and then I get cheese, and you get cheese and bacon on it.
I didn't get cheese on it. I got mayo.
Dude, I did a hot dog on it wrapped in a lettuce wrap.
I make a mean hot dog at home too.
Really?
Yeah. Try my hot dog. You're gonna be like, yo, can you make hot dogs next time I'm in town?
For real?
Yeah.
Dude, I fuck up hot dogs.
Yeah.
I had a period where I was just eating hot dogs and I got diarrhea, and Segura was with me, and he was like, I was like, man, I can't believe this. Like I'm fucking shitting water. And he was like, you think? And I was like, what? And he goes, all you've had is these glycerin sticks.
Somebody was telling me yesterday, like the National Health Organization or something, they said like you should only eat like one hot dog a year, I think, or something like that. Like, that's how bad they are for you.
I guess they don't go to Dodgers games. Dude, when I go to a fucking football or baseball game, I get 4 hot dogs easy.
Oh, anytime I go to a movie, I
keep
get
them
hot
warm.
dogs.
Like I took,
Hey, put them in your pocket.
I put them in my pockets. Segura took me to one of the soccer games in Austin. He's got grown up friends too that are they're like investors and business owners and restaurateurs, and that he hangs out with like rich people.
They're the corporations, man.
Yeah, he hangs out with those.
They
types
don't know
of
how
people.
to put hot dogs in pockets.
He doesn't speak Spanish to those people. I'll tell you that. And so he took me to one of the games, and he's like, "Hey, man, you know I love you, and I'm just saying this out loud to have said it, but like, let's not go full Bert. Like they're not comics. So like,
You just start talking Spanish.
dude, the second he said not go full Bert, I was like, oh, we're going full Bert. And the first thing I did is because they had hot dogs out, I put 4 in my pockets. And then I started eating hot dogs.
He's offering them. I
then-
got another.
As the night went through, I'd go to someone, you guys want a hot dog? And they're like, oh, no. I pull them out of my pocket. And then we give hot dogs in your pocket, and I go, it keeps them warm. It does. If you
It's
dress
like a
them.
microwave in
Dude,
there.
we went to Metallica. I got 2 hot dogs, 2 jalapeno cheddar sausages, no bun, and I fucking sucked them down.
The only reason I go to my little brother's high school football games is because they sell hot dogs.
Dude, they're so good.
I don't even want to watch them play.
Have you had hot dogs around the country? Like that's one of the things. We were in Detroit, and they do conies. Pull up a Detroit
Oh
coney.
man.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever had those?
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. In Detroit, I kind of had my hot dog fill. I was like, can I just go to a restaurant where there's no hot dogs?
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
chili and stuff on there.
Yeah, they
right?
got chili and cheese on them.
They were good hot dogs and everything.
They're good hot dogs.
But I'd sit down at a place like, can I just have breakfast? And they're like, hot dog? I'm like, nah, I just want like hash browns. Like,
Dude, the Chicago hot dog's my favorite hot dog. I think we had those on the road.
we had hot dogs the last night of the tour at the Gorge, and they were really good hot dogs. I was tripping on mushrooms, and I ate so many hot dogs, and then with the mushrooms, it made me go to the restroom. So I had to like run back to like the green room on the other side.
Oh, fuck.
And then, I was on there for like a while, and I felt so much better afterwards. And then I remember I came back, and there was like a huddle of people. Like, it was like a huge huddle, and I couldn't see what's going on. So I stood on top of the cooler, and all I heard was Leanne go like, who else is missing? And then Santino was like, where's Barbosa? And she was like, oh yeah, Ralph. And then she like said like, it was cool, having you on the tour. And I was like, damn, I just got here. Like, I didn't know what was going on. Everybody just laughed. I was like, what are they laughing at?
Oh, was
Like,
she doing like a speech?
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
They were like, where's Ralph? I was like, nah, I just got here. And then you guys laughed, but I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
That last night I was pretty fucked up.
nah, it was so cool though. It was,
The ending at the Gorge was a good call.
yeah, that was so dope. That little area where we had all the hot dogs and stuff.
Oh, that's right. We did have hot dogs.
Yeah. All I wanted
I
that whole tour
fucked
was hot
up
dogs.
Hot dogs.
I ate like 3 of those there.
Yeah, I think I had a few.
Yeah.
I had a lot.
And then you had like all the toppings. Like whatever you wanted to put on there.
I'm gonna have to go eat. What time do you guys? I know you guys. What do you guys got going on the rest of the day? I got to get you guys out of here.
I got Felipe's podcast next.
Oh, dude, he is my favorite human being. I love. You ever? I always tell this. He told this story on Two Bears. Tom was saying like, you ever get people ask for free tickets? Have you ever heard this?
No.
And he goes, yeah, I had a guy. He called me. He's like, hey, my mom's got cancer. My brother just got COVID, and I have diabetes. I lost my job. Can I get free tickets? And Felipe goes, I don't want you there. You sound like bad luck.
Oh yeah. Felipe is dope as fuck, man.
Dude, he's the fucking
we went to do his podcast the last time we came to LA, like back in like February or March or something. And I wasn't smoking, but he got everybody high.
Oh, he smokes.
Gave us mushrooms and stuff. I definitely appreciate that. Every time I see him, he also gives me mushrooms.
Do you stay sober? Like if you have a show tonight, do you stay sober for the day?
Yeah.
I'm like that with this show. I've been getting high a lot lately. I haven't drank since the tour.
I saw that video. You were rolling.
I've been smoking weed a lot lately. Just it's kind of nice. Like at the end of the night to smoke a joint. But I got weed, and the girl was. I was talking to the girl, and she was a young girl. She was like, I said, yeah, I like rolling a joint. I said, I don't smoke the whole thing. She goes, I only smoke like a fifth of it. And I was like, me too.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah. And then she told me what she does is she saves all her roaches and then she rolls a mega joint because it's all got smoke that's gone through it. And I went, whoa, I have a lot of roaches.
Even when I haven't smoked in a while, but even when I would, I was just slowly decreasing the amount that I would smoke what I was doing that. But even when I was smoking, I would always prefer to smoke after a show or after I'm done doing whatever I got to do.
I'll get you guys out of here. I know you guys have a busy day, but like, I'm curious because I will say this. I know all the people in the room that were on tour with us. You were easily the most grateful. You were probably the most appreciative. You had a great time. You murdered every show. But like, what did you think? Because you were also by far the youngest. Like, what did you think? Like hanging out with like all the different comics that you probably don't hang out with on a normal basis.
Yeah, I don't hang out with a bunch of losers on the road. No offense, guys. Hang out some gambling junkies. Nah, it was badass. It was definitely like a learning experience. Like I thought it was really cool that I got to be on your bus with like Big J and Mark Norman, especially. Not only because of like the stories y'all tell about other comedians, which I'm sworn to secrecy. I will never tell.
We are gossip whores.
Yeah, but I also got to learn a lot about, I don't know, I guess the comedy industry and stuff and how to go about things. But it was also cool because like Mark Norman's always writing.
Yeah.
And it was like, I think that was one of the moments that I liked a lot was here and there, I'd pitch a premise or he'd pitch a premise. And then I jot something down, and he helped me write a joke that I ended up putting in the Netflix special.
Oh wait, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, the one about
the girl and praying and stuff, and it like fucking killed. Like I'm gonna juice the shit out that joke until I just can't do it anymore.
Yeah,
like, but yeah, I don't know. It was just cool to be around the guys who I think I don't know. It was cool to see you guys in the day-to-day life. I'm like, well, this is how to make things happen and keep them going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes when I see some of the guys like party and stuff, I'm like, yo, I kind of want to party like that. Like, but I don't feel like I'm like at a comfortable level where they're at yet.
Really?
I feel like once I'm at that level, then I can like party a little more.
Next year.
Yeah, next year.
Next
I'll
year.
let it all go to shit. But.
Next year. We'll fucking I'm going to get in shape just so I can party next year.
Just to let it all go.
I really was thinking like, so like if I go, because I had this thought today where I was like, I live every day like it's my last day. Like I'm like, fucking let's go. Let's fucking get after it every day. Whether it's working out or partying or smoking weed or fucking whatever it is, eating. And then today I had this thing where I just woke up and I thought, I don't want to work out. And then I was like, I only really have 10 more years of working out. Like thinking like, you know, at 60, not everyone's really getting after it. And at 70, like you just like maintenance at that point. And I was like, I need to get myself there. And then I was like, okay, well, if I look at it and I go, so if I'm living out of scarcity, what are the times I really want to party my balls off? I was like, I should really pull out all those nights I don't want to party, like that it doesn't matter, you know, and just highlight the fucking party balls night. Like Georgia turning 21, that's the night I'm gonna fucking get fucking wasted, right? My cruise, I'm getting fucking wasted. Fully loaded, I'm getting fucking wasted. I'm doing Red Rocks, I'm gonna get fucking wasted.
I let it like take me. I definitely like let it take me.
Yeah.
Like that night in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I was trying my best to stay like 100% sober.
Yeah.
But I think I had even told you like in Vegas I'll drink.
Yeah.
Like in Vegas. and I ended up doing more than just drinking, but I let it like take me.
That was our favorite. That was my favorite night with you because your laugh is his laugh is maniacal.
No, they know. They tell me all the time.
His laugh when it happens, you're like, it is like a deaf person laughing.
Yeah.
Like it's just like You're like, is he screaming or laughing?
We tell him he's a joker.
That's how we know when the shrooms kick in with Ralph. He just starts laughing maniacally.
No, or when they've done everything that I like was according to my plan without them knowing.
So wait, are you guys opening for Ralph at all?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been on this pretty much the whole tour.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's got to be crazy. It's got to be crazy to experience it with friends.
I refuse to let these guys have the success that I've been having. It's not how I want it. The way things are is exactly how I want things to stay.
He says that a lot.
He says that a lot. He keeps on saying it.
That's a perfect way to end this. And you know what we'll do is we won't put your names in the podcast. It'll just be me and Ralph, and we'll never mention your name.
Blur us out, bro.
It's like
We're gonna be pixelated.
I want every time the camera's on me, I want it to have my Instagram like at Ralph Barbosa 03. Then when it shows Luis, it's like also at Ralph Barbosa 03.
All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. All right, I'm gonna get. Oh, these are your tour dates coming up. Let's put. So wait, when are we gonna? I don't know when this will air. Oh, is this airing your special? So your special's streaming right now on Netflix.
Thank you for that. It will when this airs, right?
Wait, it will be streaming when this
Halloween.
airs, though, right?
Yeah.
So Halloween night, I'll be getting off my cruise. I'll be flying somewhere else.
That's crazy. I can watch this in the future.
Yeah.
Message to future me. Stop being a little bitch.
Ooh, message to super me. Stupid me.
Super you?
super me. Message to
I
future
will be
me.
a Superman 3 weeks from now.
I should tell me the lottery numbers. What so you got Irvine, Ontario. You got a huge how many shows are you doing in Ontario? How many fucking shows are you doing in Ontario? Go back. You've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You got
it's like 8 shows.
Jesus Christ, Ralph.
You'll do 8 shows there, and then somebody will still be like, "I didn't get tickets. Do another show."
Yeah.
I'll be like,
You know the fucking Fluffy used to do a month there.
What?
Yeah. He would do fucking first weekend, 2 Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday, the next week. And then his last week, he would start doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He just do every fucking night 2 shows. And by the way, Fluffy would do like fucking 2 hours on stage. Easy. He's kind of a gangster. He's doing his next special. He's already got his next special. He did one in Dodger Stadium. You're in Ontario. You have barely any tickets left in Irvine. You have 1 night left in Ontario. San Antonio's completely sold out. Why are we even talking about your tour dates?
Wait,
everything's fucking sold out.
No, but I'm doing back-to-back weekends in San Antonio.
Oh, the fucking Fluffy run.
I guess so.
You're doing back-to-back weekends in San Antonio?
Yeah. San Antonio was showing love and started following me before I had like a following.
Really?
Yeah, they're cool.
And then Dana Beach, Florida.
Cap City in Austin.
Have you done Rogan's podcast yet?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you should. Hey, guys, hit up Rogan about Ralph. Get Ralph on Rogan's. That would be a fun podcast.
Let's get in the ring together, Rogan. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's right. You box.
Yeah, not anymore. That was like a 2-month, 3-month thing.
You got San Jose. You got to try that. You got to try that sauce in San Jose.
San Jose, December.
Addison, those are gone.
We're gonna
sure.
Close out the year back home in Dallas.
Really? A great boot shop by the Addison Improv. God damn, man. It's nice to see all these tickets gone, man. Congrats.
We'll try to squeeze some in on some weekday shows in other cities. So if you don't see your city there, I'll try to go still like on a Wednesday or something.
You're still hungry, 26 years old. You got to fuck. I didn't even start stand up until I was 26.
Yeah, I'm very hungry right now.
Yeah, I'm fucking starving. All this fucking talk about food.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys go to Felipe's podcast. Have a fucking blast. Thanks you guys for
having
stopping
us.
by.
Thanks
Ralph,
for
I
being
love
nice
your
to my
shit,
friends.
buddy. Yeah, of course, gentlemen. Anytime.
Thank you.
Anytime. Fucking anytime. I'll get you guys on Something's Burning next time. We'll make Mexican food.
Hell yeah.
I'll make my own hot sauce.
All right, cool.
Deal?
We love it when white people make Mexican food.